Sa katatapos ng Manila Art Fair na ginanap sa SM Ora kamakailan, nakakwentuhan natin ng isa sa mga rising star na pintor mula sa Laguna na si Leslie Pucay. Ayon kay Pucay, ito ang kanyang unang pagkakataon na maisali sa isa sa mga pinakaabangang art fair sa bansa. Ma'am, kumusta? Nasaan tayo ngayon?
We're right now sa Manila Arts at SM Aura in BGC.
Ma'am, pang ilang Manila art mo na to?
Well, actually, I'm a debutant. This is my first Manila Art as an exhibitor.
And kumusta ang experience, ma'am?
Well, actually, it's overwhelming for me. Hindi pa naman ako ganong katagal na artist, but I'm just blessed with all the people that helped me, uplifted me to where I'm at now. Um, my story is different from others, and we all have different story and timeline when it comes to art, no? But someone told me, and I actually noticed that my ascending into arts, parang nabilisan ako. And I think mabilis siya talaga. Um, I'm not gonna say that into details, but yes, there were people who's been nice to me, help me, and every time I go to an event, there's a person who will help me, invite me until I get to Manila Art. Like someone told me if I want to join, of course, who will say no to Manila Art? It's gonna be like a dream come true for someone like me, aspiring, emerging, or whatever you call it. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming, especially the first day, the gala night, or they call it a VIP day. Um, this whole convention center was full of packed with people, like VIPs, and um, they were all over the place looking at your artworks and talking to you, want you to explain what your art is all about, and they would, of course, they would take photos, or ako, pag nakakita ko ng mga known na artists, I would ask to have photos with them in front of my artwork. And others are, they will just give you some inputs, parang libre na tips on how you will improve or how you will grow as an artist. Kasi it seemed like in the art industry, they know each other already, especially yung matatagal na. So, they know each other, they know that I'm a new face. So, that was my experience. And the gala night, I love it because I was wearing a black gown.
Ibinahagi rin ni Pucay ang kahalagahan ng mga event gaya ng Manila Art Fair, lalo na para sa mga visual artists na nagsisimula pa lamang sa kanilang karera. Sa aming kwentuhan ay nabanggit ni Pucay na malaki ang ambag ng musika sa proseso ng kanyang mga obra. Sinabi niyang nakikinig siya ng musika habang nagpipinta at ang ritmo nito ang gumagabay sa kanyang kamay at brush. So, ma'am, sa tingin mo, gaano kahalaga ang mga art fair gaya ng Manila Art?
Well, for me, no, kasi this is very important. Now that I get into art, because before well, I love to sing. I love to sing. I dance. I am a photographer. I got into painting 2015, on and off, until I got into it um, half-heartedly, now wholeheartedly, with, yeah, not much expectation. I'm just enjoying the ride. That's how I am. I don't want any pressure or anything that I want to be like this and that. But the importance is you can showcase your talent here, regardless. I think that if there's someone that believes in you, like maraming magagaling. But yung mga, it doesn't have to be nakakahon. Like, there has to be a platform talaga for emerging artists na maso-showcase nila. Kaya napaka-importante ng mga art fair like this. Whatever size, whatever magnitude niyan, small, medium, large na size ng fair, like I'm now an exhibitor here in Manila Arts. I'd still join mga exhibits kung saan ako imbitahan.
Mm,
Hindi ako mamimili.
okay. Ma'am, how does it feel na yung mga iniidolo mong artist kasabay mo na ngayong nag exhibit dito sa Manila Art?
Okay, okay, I'll tell you this. I'm not in any form, or I don't have a formal art, fine art education. Okay, I'm not a fine art student. The first artist that I met 2023 was Sir Raul Isidro in Laguna. And for me, his Sir Raul Isidro, I got no idea who Sir Raul Isidro was at that time. I didn't know that he was a master. And then because of my mentor that kept on, inviting me whenever there's an opening in our gallery, I would attend and I will get introduced to artists. And I didn't know that they're master category already. So for me, he's Sir Olisidro, and for me, he's Sir Juno Galang, stuff like that. I got no idea until such time na realize, oh my God, I've been surrounded by. And I met also other can I mention name? Is it okay? Okay, like Sergeant Rocha, Chris Pizarro, Jaime Nepomuceno, Fix Orozco. Those were the first, batch of artists that I met in Santa Rosa, year 2023.
And now si Sir Raul kasabay mo na rito sa Manila Art.
I know, yes, yes. Kasama ko siya dito. I actually bought his book. They launched a book for Sir Raul. And not to brag I'm not to
That's okay.
brag. It's just a sharing. So his dedication is like, to Leslie, best wishes to you, my friend Raul. Oh,
Oh.
there's a word there, that's friend. So I am so happy about that. Okay. My work kasi, I use music rhythm, because I love to sing. I hum it, I listen to it, I sing. So when it's in my head, I always do like something. It's in my head. So, ang gagawin ko na, yung sa canvas, iaano ko lang siya, yung rhythm niya, susundan ko lang siya. Para ako nagda-dance. Kasi I dance also eh. When
Mm.
yung parang ka lang nagsusway-sway ganyan. And also my hands is swaying on the canvas. And then, tsaka ako mag-decide which color. Tapos, kung ano yung feeling ko that day, when you know naman your color, di ba? You know the color wheel. Tapos, if I want it all red, like this is all red and pink. Pink
Mm.
is red, like red. So, this song is Atlas by Etta James. It's an old song, but it's very, parang soulful siya. Kaya mahahaba yung lines niya. But this song is, medyo mabilis siya, fast beat siya. So kaya mas malikot yung mga linya niya. So that's how I do my process. It's instinctive, it's spontaneous,
Mhm.
and it's expressive. It's an
Mm.
expression. It's like that. That's my process.
Mm.
Not actually my process, but yun yung gauge ko.
Ma'am, any message sa mga viewers natin na gusto ring mag-art o pumasok sa art, sa visual arts particular?
Visual arts. Yun sa akin, I'll just share my experience, okay? I started painting not because I wanted to, I was required by a therapist. My therapist said, you know what, to free your mind, you get into painting. I would suggest you get into painting. You get into arts. I said, I do photography already. He said, that's different. See, say you get into painting, look for a place, look for a teacher or an institution in your place that teaches painting. It doesn't have to be a degree. So that's when I started enrolling in workshops. I started with workshops, and I would take one workshop, and then another, and then another, and then another. And then after that, what I do was like, if you will get into it, kasi sometimes when you're in the class, when you're in the session, susundan mo siya eh. But then again, when you come home kasi, when you get home na, you have to do it again. That's what I did kasi. So yung natutunan ko noon, meron na akong material sa bahay, gagawin ko na siya. Kailangan magawa ko siya na 3 times. So,
Why 3 times?
So parang it's not, parang minamaster ko na siya, pero not really. Pero
Consistency?
I just want to see kung yung itinuro ba sa akin, nakaharap yung teacher ko, magagawa ko siya pag solo lang ako. And then that's how I did it. Before I've done this sort of art, I used to paint random subjects. So, yun nga. Kasi when I paint, I used to do it by pairs. So, halimbawa, I'll paint balloons or something that flies. So, balloon and kite, tapos bicycle yung unahan, tapos yung hulihan niya, tapos pag trees, I'm gonna do it mga 3 canvases siya, lahat siya puno lang siya. Pero it's not I'm not realism kasi. So magagawa ko kung ano yung tree na yung gusto ko. Like, I have this tree na mukha siyang popsicle. So I call it happy trees. Nasa yun? It's in an office in Laguna Technopark. Nagustuhan naman siya nung may-ari. Tapos, ano pa ba? Kung meron akong golf balls, 2 kailangan siya. Kasi everything. And then, I got into this. May ginawa akong 2. And then, my mentor said, yun yung maganda na ginawa ko. And then, he just said na continue doing it. You make many of it. And then, you can exhibit that during Women's Week. But my art, my lines, it's unintentional. It's unintentional talaga. Ang sinusundan niya talaga rhythm ng songs.
So very random.
Random siya talaga. Very spontaneous siya. But pag bibigyan ako ng subject, I have to make a line art. So for the Women's Week, ang ginawa ko noon, nag-form ako ng form ng mga women, whatever that comes to mind na babae siya. Tapos noon, tsaka ko siya gagawan ng random ko. And then, parang naka-hide siya doon. So, if you have a keen eye, makikita mo pa rin naman na meron doon na women
Parang
figure.
hidden in plain sight.
Yes. So, ganun siya. And then yun, katulad ngayon, there will be an incoming exhibit in Marikina. Sorry, I forgot kung ano yun. It's, they call it Sabsaban. I was invited. And I don't do figures, but I just did a line art. And as Sabsaban is where Jesus Christ was born. So gumawa ako nun. So it's almost done right now. I just need to paint the sides of the canvas and have it framed.
Sabi pa ni Pucay, kinikilala niya ang art bilang isang proseso ng healing o paggaling mula sa stress, anxiety at depression.
For me, art is healing. Kasi that's why I got into art. It's my healing, like when I wake up in the morning, ano ba yung pakiramdam ko? So, if I feel like heavy or something, that's like there's a cloud over my head and I'm overthinking, I would pick up my brush and I would paint. And then, pag ganon, parang na ako, what you call this? It releases my whatever overthinking that's going on in my head.
So yung mga bad energies nawawala.
For me. Kasi sa akin, I don't know with others, but for me, yes. Like, I wasn't feeling good, no? Pero one day I rested, and then the next day I painted the whole day, and I was okay.
Ako, si Chris Lucas, nag-uulat para sa Sining Pilipinas.